What is up, ladies and gentlemen? It's K1FX with another YouTube video. And today I will be doing the market analysis. And before you quit the video, before you click off, let me just tell you that I know that everybody has a low attention span, and I'm a victim. That's why I'm going to share the secrets. And let's get right into the information. Share screen, Google Chrome, boom. So if you want to know how I make money or how I'm profitable, I will show you how exactly. Like if you want to take trades like this one, if you want to just click a buy and just run straight into the profit, I swear to God, I just took this trade yesterday. I took this trade, I made some cash. This is how the trade looks like. And this is how it looks like on the daily, on the zoomed in. All I do is, as I told my friend, the media man, I took this trade yesterday, but closed halfway to secure profits, obviously. So, zoomed out version of the original trading. That's how I trade. That's how my trades generally look like. Support and an uptrend. Just want to share the setup. Two lines, position tool, all I use. If you want to only draw two lines, position tool, have some strong mentality, you will absolutely dominate the FX markets. So, and I also know that everybody has a super low attention span somehow. So I'll also tell you the bottom of it, yeah, like everything. So I'll give you something that is super important, yeah, from the beginning of the video. Like I'm not gonna tell you, oh, wait till the end. If you want to leave, leave. But I'll tell you how I manage my position actively because it's super important. It's a lifesaver advice, practical advice that I use. So let's say you're over here, yeah? So let's say, oh, you found a rejection over here. Like this is all bullshit. Like you shouldn't do this, but it's just in context, yeah? And let's say you saw the rejection over here. Yeah, you're at the live markets. You're at the H1, you saw rejection. So let's say you entered over here, yeah? Okay, so what I will generally do once I found the setups on the daily and H4, like I only trade daily and H4, by the way. I go to the H1, I click this plus sign, put an alert over here. Add alert. Why would I add an alert on the H1, like on the H1 wicks? And you can also go to the minute 5 and like do it on the wicks, yeah? Why would I do this shit? Well, obviously, if price rejected and went down, it should easily go to your target, yeah? But if it didn't, if it came back on the H1, like it rejected and you entered the position, and now it's coming back again and testing and breaking it, that's a negative sign that the price may, I'm not saying it will not go to your target, but may reverse. So what I do, I get the notification on my mobile. I get a notification. Maybe I don't know how much it's lost, but it's better to lose this much instead of all this, yeah, or that much. So that's how I trade. That's the golden advice that I use. It's a lifesaver. It's actually the difference for me between being profitable and not profitable. Placing an alert on the minute 5 wicks, or it shouldn't be above the wick, like right into the wicks, yeah. And it shouldn't be all the way at the end, because when you put it on the above or on the end, price have already broken it, and then it may be here when you get the alert and you lose more money. So it's better like if it's testing these wicks, H1 wicks, you get a notification. Oh, it's not working. Who cares? Yeah, it wouldn't work anyway. But on the other hand, if it's working, it goes all the way to your target. That's the whole secret. So that's the secret I gave away at the beginning of the video. Now how I'll do the market analysis, and my strategy is pretty simple. I only trade daily in H4. Clear trends on daily in H4, uptrends and downtrends, and lines, support resistance lines. Like I draw the uptrend, for example, like that's the only setup I see right now because the market is fucked, but that's what I only see. And this I'll take this trade, by the way, today. So market is an uptrend. It's already in an uptrend. And also like that's a support resistance zone. So if price showed some decent rejection, like it's already rejecting, yeah. If price showed some decent rejection and the rejection came all the way above the uptrend line, then that's a good sign for me that I should placing a trade. Like for example, the rejection came all the way here, yeah, along with the uptrend. Stop loss below the previous swing, not at the swing, below the previous swing. Not all the way down, but below, just below it. Doesn't have to be exact, but just below it. And then place a trade. What will likely happen, price should be respecting the support zone, and price should also be respecting the uptrend zone. How did I draw the uptrend zone? Simple. I go to the daily, I draw the from wick to wick, yeah. So that was the all absolute bottom wick, like the lowest wick I found. I connect that wick with all these candles. So we connected this rejection, we connected this candle, and we also connected this rejection. And you can also adjust it. Yeah, it doesn't have to be super exact, but you should backtest it, you should try it, you should practice with it. And the more you practice, the more you trade it live, the more you try, the better the results. Like especially if you try this shit on low risk or maybe high risk, who cares? Like the more you try, the more you lose money, the more you'll understand how it works, simply. So that's how I drew the, and you can also like as this one, wick to wick, yeah, 4 hour and daily. I'll just chill. You see, I also took a trade over here. I didn't delete it. I regret deleting some trades that I've taken because then I can't come back. But I delete them simply because they like they're on the chart, yeah. So it doesn't. I don't know. So for me, it was obviously on an uptrend. So I can maybe that line was here, then I connected that line over here. Then I saw the rejections. I saw these rejections at that time. Price reversed against me. I should have closed it actually. I think I have closed it. But then it went all the way. The idea that this strategy works. It's crazy, it's strong. It's not 100% win rate, but it's so simple and it's so easy. It's not complicated. You don't have to stare at the chart 20 times a day. All you care about is place a trade like all I do. Draw the lines, the support, clear support resistance lines, draw the uptrend line, downtrend lines, place a notification and just chill. If I get a notification, oh, who cares? The trade doesn't work. If it doesn't, it's going my way, boom, I'm winning. That's like binary. It's binary. It's so easy. It's so simple. If this setup doesn't work, well, it didn't work in the first place. So I'm not going to trade it. Yeah, I'm not in the trade now. So that's for the AUD And I think I have explained my system. It's so easy and it's simple. So Euro USD is an uptrend. Like this line was from the monthly, I think. Yeah. Because like you can go to the daily and scroll all the way there, but it's more efficient when you click weekly to monthly, yeah. And I've also drawn this 4 hour like these two. So now we have an uptrend zone. If price respects this line, then maybe we can place a trade, yeah. If price goes in the middle, then respects this support resistance, support zone, then yeah, it respects this zone and you just place a trade. You print money. GU broke the uptrend line, so we'll not trade it. We'll just wait and chill until it forms and comes and tests the uptrend again. And so you don't trade the trades that doesn't work. Your JPY, it's on an uptrend, but I'm not sure. Like it's not clear, yeah. Like should have gone there, should have gone over there, but now it's going sideways. So when price goes sideways, you just don't trade. You don't take the trade because if it before the trade happens, yeah, price is already going sideways. Imagine what happens when you're inside the trade on a sideways price. It will continue going sideways. Do you want to be trading something that's going sideways all day long, you'll just get brain cancer if you tried this. GA, the trade we've taken, it's simple. I went to the daily, all the way there. I drew this line, connected this line, like from wick to the second wick, and then somehow price also rejected this wick, and then it rejected that wick for the fourth time. That was a no-brainer trade. And look, the more rejections, the more touches, the better the trade is. Price just went straight to the TP. 200 pip move. Straight to the TP. I've taken this trade yesterday. Straight to the TP. All I drew, uptrend line, support line, took a trade. That is it. Once I saw price rejecting, like the moment I saw a rejection, price was over here, I just click buy. I don't care what happens. I click buy. I go to the H1. I clicked buy, yeah. I go to the H1 and then maybe look for the second recent wicks, but I didn't find one. So maybe I placed maybe once price rejected over here, I placed the trade here. Then I just placed the alert below this wick on the H1. And yeah, that's how success is made. Euro G, I drew the line. Like no one needs to see how I draw them, yeah, because it's already like I've explained it a million times. I think it's so obvious, so simple. Go to the monthly. But even though like this line, it's on the monthly, yeah, it's on the absolute monthly. So it rejected this once, so it's coming the second time. So we only have one touch. And if we only have one touch, you shouldn't trust it. Because unless it shows some crazy rejection, and then, so I'm not a fan of this. But who knows what happens, yeah? Go to the daily, draw this. But who the hell knows what happens? It's going sideways, or maybe form a range now, so who knows? VCAD, as we discussed, we drew these two trend lines. We'll wait till price goes to these trend lines and rejects. Then you can place a trade. Well, it should show rejections similar to the GA trade we showed, yeah. Clear rejection, GCAD, like it goes here. Clear rejection, go to the H1. So for example, yeah. So let's say price rejected over here. Came here, rejected over here. So and like on the H4, like that's the swing on the H4, yeah. So on H1, this should be a super risky trade, but I will place my alert over here on that wick. You see? And one-to-one trade. And that's how, like, this trade is based on the H4 82 pip move. So if price rejects this trend line and this trend line zone, and also comes all the way to this wick and then test it, then I'm just closing actively. Like I get a notification and instantly, without thinking, close the trade without even giving it a second thought. It may work out, but I saved myself from shit trades. You're not going to save yourself from all these shit trades, but trust me, it will save you. And you will also miss a lot of good trades, but it will also save you from a lot of shit trades. And you don't want to be there. You don't want to be taking shitty trades. New Zealand JPY. Yeah, I don't see anything. Maybe this 1 day, 4 hour. Yeah, like it was on a daily uptrend, I think. That uptrend, but then it broke it, yeah. So if it broke the uptrend, then what normally should happen, so we draw this trend line, yeah. So it normally should happen, I should go here, then retest this trend line, and it show, then you place a trade over here. It's retesting the trend line, you place a trade over here below the swing, 1-to-1 trade. And now this should act like a zone, yeah, support zone. You go to the H1. So you go, so let's say price ejected over here, you go to the H1. These are the H1 wicks. We just place in, like, not all the way to the absolute top of the wick, and not all the way in this super middle, but like this. Like, you can, the more wicks you connect, the better the setup will be, and the better the invalidation should be. And that is it. USD CHF, I don't see anything. Like, we should just chill until trade comes in place. Rejection comes here on the trade. CAD CHF, just wait. You should only wait until price touches the rejects and physically touches the trend line. GBP New Zealand. I've taken this trade, but I closed it. I panicked, bro. Like, you see, I've made an alert over here. I drew an alert over here on these. The alert came, price smashed towards my stop loss, then dumped, then pumped, then so it was so unpredictable. So it still worked out though. It still worked out. Like, the idea works. It's my system works, yeah. But I saved myself from a shit trade, because you shouldn't focus on winning. You should focus on losing more than you focus on winning. And if you do that, you'll be more profitable. If you avoid losing, you'll win more naturally, because you're avoiding losses. You don't want to lose. Who can? You can never win. You can never win if you lose. So, and you can also, you can never lose if you focus on not losing. Yeah. Also, like, now we should chill, and also like the trend line should be adjusted again, because now we had a new shit. And maybe, yeah, maybe we can have a new entry over here. Yeah, we connected that, because you want to connect it. Yeah, you don't want it to not connect. And then draw a line over here and wait for price goes over here, rejects, then you can place another trade, yeah, and into the trade again, and then have another invalidation. Bro, it's so easy, man. It's so simple, because if it's gonna work, it's gonna work. If it's not gonna work, it's not gonna work, and who cares? Yeah. AUDSD, it's ranging. You don't want to trade shit when it's ranging like shit, yeah. 1 day, 1 month. So, bro, maybe it would work though. But the problem, 1 day, 1 day, yeah, 1 month. Okay. My idea is, on the monthly, it's on a downtrend. So I think, So this trend line, so that this is my problem. My problem is you do not have another zone for it. You don't have an invalidation zone unless you place a trade over here. So you wait for the full rejection, and then maybe you can. Because if you trade now, even though like it's on the zone, maybe some tiny rejection, but then it's going to make another low, yeah? Maybe the price would go lower, then it will reject. So if it goes even lower, then you close the trade. You lose some money. And then price goes all the way to your place. And also, like sometimes you say, you know what, I'll just place a trade and it's 50-50, but the stop loss placing is not visible, yeah? So you don't know where to place a stop loss. Below what? You have no area to place a stop loss. It's not safe. But this trade should work though. Like there's a chance for the trade working. It's not the best. Less as we discussed. Okay. And also it's I don't know. Even though like it's a normal support zone, but I don't know, bro. Even I don't know what could happen. Because if you focus on the losses more, if you focus on the wins, you'll be more profitable. So this trade is a focus on win trade. Yes. So maybe if price goes all the way to this line, because we connected all these, and then you place a trade, and the stop loss is maybe a little bit below this rejection, and you have an alert over here, connect all these rejections and alert over here. Yeah, you can make this work out. This could work this way. Super specific, so many details. You have to do so much extra work and price. So I don't know, but this how this trade can work. It's not the best trade, but it still works. So everything is arguable. Yeah, it's making an all-time low, so we cannot. There's no uptrend line. New Zealand CAD. I've taken a trade on New Zealand CAD. I saw rejection on the uptrend line, and then I took a 1-to-1. I think the stop loss was below below the swing. We made a 1-to-1 trade. A UD CAD. USD CAD, like I can't see, there's no downtrend. That's the uptrend, and it broke, so you just wait. Do nothing. Sometimes doing nothing is the best option, yeah. This was a resistance trade, it worked out, I take it. If I skipped pairs, that means there's no opportunity, yeah. or like do nothing or no opportunity. New Zealand USD, that's the line. So gold, and that is it. That is it for today. And thank you everybody for watching till the end. And yeah, have a blessed day.